Oh, it's spring break? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Hey, Love Nest, how you doing? All right. Well, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure we're on the same page. So, people, it's a Tropsy Thursday. It's also Under the Rug Media Day. Remember, today is the day that I'm on for about a half hour or so. So, what we're doing, because this weather is acting crazy, I and my skin blowing in the wind. Because this weather is acting crazy, I've decided, since we're starting our new way of healing our bodies, I better go to the grocery store today while the sun is shining. Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. So today we're in the food store getting all the things we need. Just to give you an idea of the things we need, gotta have your super high fatty olives. Gotta have, hey Barbie, gotta have your tons of mushrooms. Because remember, if we're gonna kick this pasta and rice and potato and bread habit, it can be a little rough. Like I done going through withdrawals. Yeah, this is day 4. Y'all pray for sister. And so I'm now getting, because I'm being lazy. Now, when I was in the Bahamas, I used to make all these things from scratch. Like I would make the pasta from scratch. I would make bouillon. I would make all the stuff. But I'm in America now, so I don't have to do that. So I'm looking for some bouillon that has like 0 carb in it, which is difficult because they have low sodium. Hey Samantha, how you do? So remember, today is the day I'm only on for about a half hour or so, because at 4 o'clock we want you to get ready for Under the Rug Media, and we also want you to get ready at 5:30 for 4 o'clock. Just the thought gives me withdrawals. I agree, it's rough. Like this morning, I ain't gotta lie, I haven't cheated yet for the day. After I left the show with y'all yesterday, why I had a piece of toast though. Yeah, this addiction is serious, you hear me? And so remember, we're just slowly dampening down the carbs. Toy say good afternoon, Chrissy. Chrissy, large up on herself. Toya, you alright, baby? So I wanted to, like I said, I still want us to do the show on Wednesday where we're cooking, but I didn't want to run the risk of not being able to get the products that we need. All right, so I'm gonna have to end up making the bouillon, because I'm not gonna buy bouillon with 4 grams of carb when I could just boil the bones myself. Yeah, let's see. Let's see this not chicken version. How much carbs this is? Hold on, 0 carbs. Is that 0? Legal say the struggle is real, man. LOL. It is legal. But can I tell you, and I'm not just saying this, and I've told you, I've shared with you guys before, when I was following my plan, I felt better. Even this morning, I noticed that I didn't have, this is after 4 days, I'm not having those pains in my legs. Look at Greg being nosy. I in the shop in America. Oh, well, don't smell like crotch, bleach, underarm. Anyway, let me stop. Lord, bring it back, Chrissy. Bring it back. So, like I said, we're shopping today because the weather is iffy, and I don't want to be asked out on Wednesday. Can't cook like I promised y'all. Yeah, well, this Wednesday I was just lazy. Yeah, I was lazy. So we're gonna get this bouillon. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I have some lamb bones in the freezer. I'm just gonna make my own lamb broth bone. Now, I told you guys, again, being in the Bahamas and wanting to save money and economize, I used to do a lot of this stuff from scratch. I would just save up bones. You know, in the Bahamas, we always have bones that we're using. I would save them up and just slow boil them until they become a broth. Very much like, well, that's one of the reasons why we Bahamians are blessed and we still look kind of young, because we eat a lot of chicken sauce and sauces. And so the collagen from that helps us stay well as well. So let me see, I need some tamari. Yeah, I love y'all too. Chelsea say, hey, you in the food store today. Man, look here. Look here. Ever so rough, say skin clean, eh? Huh? Hey. You like shit, ever so royal. And guess what? I followed you right into the bullshit. So another thing we're going to do, we have to have oils. Now, I told you guys as we start this new way, because I can't be sick, y'all. No boo. I do vein, and I just painted my toes myself, so I can't be losing no toe. Yeah, be quiet, Andrew. So we're going to get our coconut oil as well, because remember, we're getting oils that come from trees. Coconut oil, almond oil, sesame oil, olive oil, and that's crucial to what we're doing. Ain't nothing like a reality check from the doctor to wake your ass up. So let me see, let me get this coconut oil now. I get in this coconut oil, and usually not offline, because one of my special friends gave me a gift certificate to this wonderful store. Y'all could guess which store I in? You know we in the bougie ass store. What I call whole paycheck. Yeah. So I got a lovely gift certificate from a friend. And they said, Chrissy, treat yourself. So what Pascal say? What Pascal say? I missed that. Pascal say, what kind of Earl? Say Earl. So yeah, we're getting our extra virgin cold press oil. So that's what we're gonna do now. Again, because I shop on a budget. Yeah, I dare cheap. Yeah, I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. I'm frugal. And so let me see. This oil is extra virgin cold press for $6.99. Look at God. Won't He do it? Won't He? Will? Oh, $6.99. And again, extra virgin cold pressed. That's a good thing. So I think we're gonna get that $6.99. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. So again, remember, please like and subscribe to Under the Rug Media. The same kind of love and support you give me, please give it to Under the Rug Media, because I think Greg Colley, you know, when the history books are written, Greg Colley's name is going to be in the books, along with mine, as changing the Bahamian media landscape for the better. Because we can't keep on having the same stupid-ass conversations. Hey, Alton, all is good, man. I can't complain. Why complain? Nobody can damn listen. So, again, we're only going to be on here for a little while as we go through the store and get the things we need. Our plan for Wednesday is to show you how to make 3 basic dishes that can tide you over when you're attempting to break your addiction to carbs. Alton says, the office of the sweetheart next. I won't entirely be surprised. Let me be trapsy. But how you have the wife and the sweetheart doing the same job? Anyway, Lord, you know what? Look at these beans. Hold on. Look at the jalapenos. Lord. Okay, you know what, Christina, calm down, Christina. Yeah, see, my mouth ain't got no governor. Yeah, my mouth ain't got no governor. Yeah, that's why they don't like me, you see, because I don't pretend and I don't play along with their stupid games. Anyway, Bahamian man just whoring and bad, but Bahamian woman whoring and bad too. Look here, isn't this Trapsy Thursday? Hold on, let me put my phone down. Is it not Trapsy Thursday? Ain't it Trapsy Thursday? Isn't it Trapsy Thursday? Okay? Y'all tell me y'all want her to be Trapsy, so I'm making a Trapsy for y'all. Yeah, I like how I can't get my money, but you have money for... Anyway, you know what? Look at Pascal gone. You see what I love? Pascal said you made the one and... But you know what? Like I remember one time, right? Who was the Prime Minister who I had to call and tell him to keep his you-know-what in his pants? Because the little news gal he was juicing was in the newsroom bragging about the bag that he give her. So I said to myself, hold on. Really? Really, Trump? This Trump later went on to have baby for the other cabinet minister. Anyway. Yeah. Trapsy Thursday. Who's Trapsy? Yeah. All right, let's look at some pasta now. You know what? Man, I can't take it. I love your top. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. Gotta thank the woman of God. Man, look here. Chelsea said, you caused me forget who I was calling. Thank you, darling. Look at Devin. Devin is like... Now we're in, again, this is my weakness right here. Pasta. I love something called egg noodles. We all Bahamians grew up eating these egg noodles. Mama and them used to drop it in soup. Mama and them used to feed it to you. Legal say in the corner, legal, why? Why I gotta go in the corner? I gotta go in the corner for Drew? These are just, look here. I don't say things that y'all don't see yourself. I'm not the only Bahamian who has eyes, okay? But if y'all want to have office of the spouse, y'all carry on, Jeb. Because right now I'm trying to have my own office. Office of the rich Christina. That's my office. Hey, Tasha. Alton said, why the Rev stealing the church monies then resign when it's brought to his attention? Child, Alton, I hear that story too. These some trapsy people in the Bahamas, you know. Anyway, child, y'all carry on. Now I'm looking for this. Again, I don't want to cook the pasta from scratch because I'm trying to be in the kitchen less and less. So I'm looking for low-carb pasta that I usually get that's made with almond flour. And I came to the bougie store because this store tends to have better choices when you're looking for specialty items. Chrissy and Nesties, hey, field trip again. Yeah, we in the look here. We in the stove. Daniel said just came back from yoga. I think my buddy telling me again getting too old for that extra shit. But I can't take it. All right. Leslie say, good afternoon, Christina Love. How are you feeling today? Looking good, girlfriend. Well, I'm feeling good. I'm always feeling good, Leslie. No matter what I'm going through in my life, I'm feeling good. Hold on. How come I can't reach these off the top shelf? Why they look here? This for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar section A. Who the hell? Wayne, can you reach that for me? Please? I know, you can't reach it either. Hey, like, why put that up there? I want the traditional egg pasta. The tagliatelle. Tagliatelle. I gotta thank my boo. Oh, Jesus. Oh, son. My son tall boy. My son is a tall boy. Now, I'm looking at this pasta because remember, just because it's gluten-free, that don't mean that it ain't got no carb. Latoya say, who is that, Alton? Where can I find the story? Latoya, you know who it is. Tink. Oh, no. You see these carbs on here? 43 grams of carb? Oh, no, boo-boo. No, no. No, no, that ain't going. See, that's why I tell you got to be careful with gluten-free, because gluten-free just have you thinking it's okay. That's all right, baby. Just put it right down here. But in actuality, sometimes the gluten-free got more carbs than the regular durum semolina flour. Okay, you can put it right there. All right, so let's see. Now, again, you know, before I used to serve in the shop kelp noodles. Remember at Raw on the Porch? Jared, so you mean I taller than somebody? Man, I can't take it. But I will admit, I can only find the kelp noodles when I order it online. And plus, I was getting tired of the fishiness of the kelp noodles. That's another dish we're going to make while we're on this 90 days of transformation. But I'll have to order those online because I don't see kelp noodles in the store. Now they say, hey, pick me up a bottle of black seed oil. Thanks. Nadia, look here. Because you know one of the things in the Bahamas, I just have to mince on my black seed oil because, again, it's costly. And that's why I think a lot of us Bahamians are sick because, you know, cheap food is easy to get. Cheap food is easy to get. But, of course, cheap food has consequences. All right, let me read some more of your comments. A coast will say, hi, Chrissy, your best days ahead of you, hon. Yes, yes. Girl, you better speak it. And a coast, you too, baby. All right. Latoya say, back at dropping gems. Oh, look here. I only say the things that Bahamians thinking. Like, I just wonder how fool these politicians think we is, though. Anyway, let me mind my business. I try to mind my business inside the Bahamas, you know. Like, I will admit, when I was home being a journalist every day, it really mattered to me. But, you know, if the Bahamas government wants to waste its money and wants to squander its money while its citizens are suffering and in need, I don't know what to say because I don't get it. And can I tell you, I don't give a fuck. I know that sounds stinky. No, I do care because I love my country. All right. Nelson said, hey, Pastor Love. Well, hey, Nelson, how are you? Now, another thing I want us to get, even though I have this home, I like to get a lot of my minerals from sea vegetables. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me some nori crinkles. Jared say I'm 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide. Jared, I am not ready for you. I am unable. Because like I told you earlier, a lot of us think that the nutrition is in the land, but the nutrition is in the ocean. So I think I'm going to get, let me see, look, I can get one on sale. They have wakame, they have kombu. Because the other reason why we're sick is because many of us are mineral deficient. You notice Japanese people don't have no osteoporosis and don't have no sickness and heart attack until they come to America and start drinking and eating like Americans. So one of the reasons why is because they eat a lot of sea vegetables. And so I try to incorporate that as well. Remember when I made the sea veggie water that I keep in the fridge? I just took the nori, put it in water and soaked it. Bam. Because you need minerals. That's why we have an issue. Jason say, had me a wheatgrass juice. Well, wheatgrass is very good. But again, unless you have the equipment to process it, it's difficult to do at home. Because a lot of the things that I'm teaching you guys, I want us to stay on our budget. I mean, of course, if you want to spend all the money in the world, you could eat that good. But we got to be realistic. It's all about budgeting the money that we have. Pascal say, don't get kombu. It has the highest natural levels of MSG. Well, the thing is, the MSG that occurs naturally in nature is not the MSG that we Bahamians put on our food, like complete seasoning, like accent, because that's naturally occurring. And a lot of the MSG that they talk about is naturally occurring in the veggies that they use to preserve foods. So, plus, you know what? I ain't getting kombu because combo costs too much. So let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get these nori. No, I have nori at home. I can get wakame. Yeah, we can get the wakame. Wakame. Yeah. And we'll show you how, again, if you're feeling lightheaded, because a lot of times when you're giving up these carbohydrates and you're giving up rice, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to give that up. And sometimes you feel a bit woozy and weird. So just, you know, it's a little bit of hot water, a little wakame, soak it, drink it. It gives you that mineral boost that you need. Because one of the things I hate about this, and the past 4 days have been rough, is the withdrawal. Like I said, the withdrawal is hard. That's why don't do what I usually do. I usually go cold turkey bram. I don't recommend that. Huh? Yeah, go get something to drink. They have kombucha on sale, 2 for $5. You don't want kombucha? What you want? Soda? The devil. Okay, get it in. Daniel say question. No, I don't want anything. Question. Let me see. If it's vegan mac and cheese, can I get away with eating the whole pan? Daniel, you know the answer to that question. Remember, even though it's vegan, okay, let me give you an example. Because people say to me, Chrissy, it's vegan mac and cheese. I could just go overboard. All right, you say that, right? But let me show you. When you look at the carbs, for example, let me turn the camera around. Blah, 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 say no soda, please. Now, I personally, when I'm making my Bahamian macaroni and cheese, I don't use elbows because I think elbows just don't float my boat, because I like macaroni and cheese where the cheese is inside the pasta and it tastes good. So I would use something like ziti or penne. I use a pasta where the cheese could get inside it. So Daniel, if you just look at the Whole Foods pasta and you look at the carbohydrate content, you see that? It has 42 grams of carb. So even though you may be eating the cashew cheese, you are still getting 42 grams of carb minus the 2 grams of dietary fiber. So that means you're getting 40 grams of carb. So that's a challenge. So no, I wouldn't eat the whole pan, even though you are using a cheese substitute, which helps. Now the good part about what we're doing, if we're giving up grains, we can do our cheese. For example, they had something I love on sale. I keep telling y'all, like, yeah, I work dead hard. I like things, but I like, when I used to buy this cheese at home, this Port Salut, it used to cost me like almost 20 bucks at home. Here it's $6. So I'm gonna treat myself to that. All right, Liz has a great question. This is a question people ask all the time. Even though I know Liz know the damn answer. Liz just trying to play along. See why I love y'all? The love nest, see why I love y'all? Y'all just play along. Now remember, when we're craving rice or grits or whatever, a lot of times we substitute with quinoa. For example, in Raw on the Porch, I used to make something that my good friend Dwayne taught me how to make. It's called peas and cubes. Instead of peas and rice, I used to make peas and quinoa. Now quinoa is a protein. Even though it may taste like a starch, it is a protein. And I will show you. You don't eat grits? Black Velvet, what kind of damn bam you is? Okay? And even though quinoa is a protein, again, check out these carbs. See, we've been told a message. See? Even though quinoa is a protein, right? It's 33 grams of carb minus the 3, so it's 30 grams of carb. And quinoa tastes good and it is a protein, but it's still carby. All right? So if you're gonna cheat with carbs, I just say cheat what you want, but only eat a little bit of it. All right? So that's the quinoa story. Black rice, well, first of all, I don't recommend eating black rice by itself. I know at the shop when we served it, we used to serve it with black and white rice. We made something called yin and yang with black beans. And so that satisfies your craving. But remember, the more the food is stripped, the more the food is processed, the less nutritive value it's gonna have. Let me see if I can find black rice for y'all. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I see. Look at this, you see? Yes, Chelsea, oh wow. Alicia say, how about barley to substitute for rice? Well, barley is, again, whatever substitute you want to substitute, you can, but just remember, the carb content is what you have to look out for. And that's the key. You know, for me, like I said, the blood sugar issues, we got to work on them as a people, and especially in our country. And to be fair, even though whole paycheck is expensive, whole paycheck is a joke compared to the bougie stores at home. Who all been to the bougie store out west? Even the one out east. I hear they open one up in Yamakura too. And you go in there with $50 and you come out there with half a bag. So again, that is our challenge in the Bahamas. But then we all know Bahamians mostly. How come I don't see black rice? I don't even see black rice. I see wild rice. I see jasmine. I see red rice. I see pink rice. Okay. Now, okay, let's use this wild rice. Akoso said, the camp I join, I'm allowed to have 2 ounces of carbs with my meals. Quinoa is the boss. Yes, quinoa does satisfy it. And quinoa can be rice, quinoa can be grits, quinoa can be many things. Okay, like just for example, this is the wild rice. Okay. This is the wild rice. Again, 36 grams of carb, minus 3 in fiber. So that's 33 grams of carb. So again, you still have a carb issue. So you got to decide what you want to do. That is why when you're eating a lot of high fat foods, I noticed again when I was doing this as a raw vegan, it was difficult, but it eventually cuts the cravings. If you could survive the first week, you generally can do pretty well. If you could survive the 2 weeks, you basically cut all that hunger pain that you have and that craving. Pisces say, hey, C-Love, I admire the vegan enthusiast. Will incorporate the vegan pescatarian. Sean say, store owned by white people. Man, I can't take it. How you know Whole Foods is only white people, though? I love y'all. And in the Bahamas, that's store ain't owned by white people. The Seminoles ain't white. Thanks. How you could be white and your daddy knows on the $50 bill biggest deal? Anyway, you know what? Let me stop, because y'all trying to cause me to be extra dropsy today. So, Bahamian people, we have our items that we're going to make. We're going to start off with something I do in the morning that's very easy. When I'm doing this plan, I do like omelets, but I put them in muffin tins so I can just pop them out and throw them in my mouth, and that's breakfast. For lunch, we're going to do like a flourless pizza crust, and we're going to top some turkey pepperoni and stuff on it. Got the turkey pepperoni right here, as a matter of fact. Because again, I try to save my pork consumption for bacon. Yeah, I ain't giving a bacon. I'm gonna put that out there. I can't give a bacon. I am addicted to bacon, and that ain't gonna happen. Remember, if you're gonna use bacon, make sure it's nitrate free. Yes, Daniel, we have our mushrooms. We have our mushrooms, and I love these because baby bellas give you that feeling of meat as well. So I love baby bellas. They give you that. Again, once you can duplicate the taste that you love, your body definitely adapts. We also have our, again, the low carb friend, broccoli. Yeah, I have turkey bacon and pork bacon, but nothing tastes like swine. So I try to cut out swine in other areas. We have our avocados, because remember, avocados are fruit that's high in fat, and it helps to cut those cravings. The key thing that we want to do is cut those cravings for the rice, the pasta, whatever. Now, like I said, today is day 4. So I notice I'm not as hungry. I'm not as starving. I don't have that craving to eat bread like I did. I tell you in a minute. Avocado. Why you, Liz? You could eat avocado. Avocado is one food you should never give up. And so next Wednesday when we start cooking, even if the snow comes back in the area, we'll have all our products. For example, I'm going to show you how to make, again, from this cheese, we're going to make like a crust. All right. So I'm going to go get the eggs that we need for that as well. Chelsea said, Chrissy, my mom have arthritis and I'm trying to figure out food she would need to change. Well, again, once you cut out grains, Chelsea, I'm telling you, our issue as Bahamians is the grains. Rice, flour, especially wheat flour. Unfortunately, the wheat flour that we eat now is not the wheat flour mama and them used to eat. Like, you know, in the Bahamas, I used to be able to eat dumpling and mama and them was never fat. Okay, a couple of mama and them was fat. But generally, Bahamians were not fat people. But it's, look at Vita. Vita, it ain't trapsy, it's the truth. Vita, you didn't think the same thing? Come on, Vita, you didn't think the same thing. Anyway, you know what? Let me leave y'all alone. Because when I tell y'all the truth, y'all is... Black Velvet say, we don't eat cheese in my home. Black Velvet, who you is? You know, Black Velvet left the Bahamas when she was 14. So, Black Velvet, I'm taking away your Bahamian passport. Black Velvet say never have to buy sliced cheese or sugar. Never. Man, I can't take it. Vita, I love you too. What? Of course, we say no, can't have it. The camp only allows certain veggies and no fruit for 42 days. Okay, well, I get that. But again, you know, you gotta these, and of course, you're doing a great job. I see your pictures on social media. I'm so proud of you, man. Another thing that I'm gonna get, and I don't like to get it, but I gotta keep it real, my mouth sweet. So I am gonna get me some of this agave, which is again it's low glycemic. It's not going to affect my blood sugar, even though the carb content some say is high, because when you compare the agave to say a coconut sugar, the coconut sugar has, as a matter of fact, let me get it. The coconut sugar has 4 grams of carb. 4 grams of carb. See? 4 grams of carb. You know, I don't understand y'all. Black Velvet. But see, that's why Black Velvet don't have a weight problem. Because when you don't eat sugar, when you don't eat grains, when you don't eat those carby processed foods, your body, I tell you, I showed you guys, remember when I went on my plan? People, of course, you know, Bahamians is being trapped. See, y'all remember when I started losing weight, Bahamians say I had the high 5? Y'all remember that shit? You remember that? I was like, no, these bitches ain't saying I have AIDS, though. They so stinking frowsy. Anyway, Sean say, Daniel say, shut your teeth out. Carlos' life on a slice of bread. Daniel don't eat juju. She don't, again, these Bahamians who ain't Bahamians. But you know, it's all what you love. I'm not going to tell you to eat anything that you don't like. But if we want to heal ourselves, and I've proven it. I told you, just 6 months of eating the American diet, I have blood sugar issues. 6 months of eating the American diet. Now, of course, the American diet, y'all say hi to my baby boy. Baby boy, you're so damn fine, though. Say hi to everybody in the Bahamas.
Sup?
Sup? That's what I sent you to school for?
Yeah, it was good, Joe.
Anyway, my son have so much waves in his hair.
Can you stop, please?
I can't show them your waves?
No.
Why?
That's weird.
You're handsome. I want people to see. Yes, my baby. See, look. Legal say, hey, cutie. Say hi to Miss. Say hi to Haley, mommy.
Hi, how are you? Hi, go.
You know what? Not how I go. You know what? I can't take it. So I'm gonna go get the eggs, and that's what we're gonna use for the base of our pasta. Leslie say, Wayne, where's that smile? What smile? Yeah. See, that's my reason. Anyway, so we're gonna get the eggs, because I told you on Wednesday, again, before the snow come here and change my whole mood, we're gonna make a breakfast entree, a breakfast, go-to breakfast, go-to lunch, go-to snack, and a quick go-to dinner. All right? Child, look here, Black Velvet never smile. Well, you know, look here, I sure Najee don't smile later. Wayne, smile. He's a surly teen. Hey, when I was 18, I never used to smile later. I ain't gonna lie. I never used to smile. Who told you to get a shape up? Who said that?
Oh, smile.
Give us a smile, please. Why are you so paranoid? Why would my listeners tell you to get a shape up?
I thought they was coming for me.
You thought they were coming for you?
Yeah.
No, this is the love nest. It's them other waspy Bahamians who we don't like. This is the love nest, boo. It's all about love. Okay. Why would my listeners care about your shape up? Like, who cares?
It's important.
Your shape up is important.
Yes.
6 7s.
I don't know.
9 8s.
I don't know.
10 5s.
I'm not 50. No, 50.
See, this is why, you know what? Lord, this is why you don't have churn when you're old. This is why you don't have churn when you're 38. Yeah. Anyway, people, I love y'all. I appreciate you. Let's say love at the go-to meals. Yeah, because guess what? One of the things I don't like about when people are telling you to start a program, they make it so difficult. It's like, who the hell could do all that cooking and thing? Anyway, let me see. I see, this is why I was going to get some stevia. But you see the price on this stevia? This have gold in this, say. I believe there's gold in this stevia, because they ain't serious with the $17 for stevia. Anyway, say we ain't throwing shade. Lassie said, I had children when you were 53. Well, you know, the thing is, when you have children later in life, you are almost 60 with a high schooler. So that is life. All right, I think I'm going to get some cocoa powder as well. Again, let me tell you why I like cocoa powder. Stevia is cheaper in Walmart. Even though I hate the Walton family, I might go look at it. This is what I do. See what I like cocoa? Because even though cocoa has 3 grams of carbohydrate, It has 2 grams of fiber. So basically, a tablespoon of this cacao, this what gives me the buzz in the morning, is 1 gram of carb. Y'all see this price of stevia? You think they had good? Anyway. Now let me go get ready because I got to go back home and leave this food store so I get ready for under the rug. But again, people, day 4. Y'all pray for sister. I ain't gonna lie. I had ice cream last night too. See, at night is when I have the problem. Pisces said the minute we eat our insulin spike. I fast 5 days a week. Don't eat until 8 p.m. at night. Working on a ketogenic regimen. Will we enjoy you along on this ride? We enjoy you along on this ride because, again, I don't want to call it ketogenic because when you label things, Bahamians freak out. And I can't have Bahamian doctors accusing me of killing Bahamians once again because I'm not going through that no more. So I'm just saying we eating so our blood sugars don't spike like we crazy. I admire you. Are you Muslim? You fast until sunset? I know Muslims do it for Ramadan, but I just want to see our people well. It breaks my heart when I see my friends dying because of preventive, non-communicable diseases. And that was my wake-up call. And I want to thank a very good friend of mine, Dr. T, who is helping me on this journey as well in the Bahamas. So y'all be good. Y'all be good. What? Black Velvet? Black Velvet say they don't eat cheese, mayonnaise, ketchup, and you know what? I don't know who you are. So anyway, I'll see you guys on Under the Rug Media. Love and appreciate you. Be well. All right? Take good care.